7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Hey, it's Wayne with HaveToFlip.com. It is Monday. What is it? 24th. 24th. Month is flying by, but that is okay. It's been a really good month so far. Sales have steadily started climbing, even though it doesn't look that way in eBay. Poshmark has definitely stepped up and is covering eBay's butt, which is great. Not the best sales this weekend, but definitely a lot better than previous weekends. So even in eBay, we did bring in more this week than we have in quite a while, which is really good. Some of the retail arbitrage stuff that we picked up paid off. It did. We found some discontinued product. I wish it wasn't discontinued and we could continuously buy it, but you know, it's definitely a step in the right direction. It's something that I'm not used to doing, so to be able to find something like that, because I went into a business and sat and scanned for hours finding items that were close. Now more than anything, it's just trying to find item or two that's replenishable from a place that I can easily get material. So I'm definitely learning what is limited to certain stores. Definitely seem to make a difference, but the discontinued items, awesome. So I got some polish, wood polish, floor polish, whatever, four jars, $47. So awesome. I wish they had more of it. I would have split it up into a couple packs, but it's sold. I can move on and do the next one. So I'm super pumped about that. Definitely trying to figure out how to implement some new systems within Poshmark to be able to move out old product. A lot of that, if you've watched any of my videos, Poshmark has always been my dumping ground of stuff that didn't sell through eBay. So a majority of what is in there is older stock that needs moved. It really does need moved. So I sent out a ton of offers to the likers, and actually, I mean, I sent out a good 100 or more, and I got one sell out of it. So obviously, there is a window of opportunity, I think, to actually be able to sell that to people. My margins, even on Poshmark, is so great that I'm not hesitating to send out an offer as soon as somebody likes it. I still want them in the mindset that they liked it and wanted it, and I give them a good deal and they jump on it. So that seems to work the absolute best. I did have to help somebody through and create a bundle last night at 2 a.m. in the morning. 2 a.m. up at 4:30. I am very tired, to say the least. But hey, if that's what I got to do, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to make this thing work, and it's going to grow, and that's what we're doing so far. So I'm very happy, even on a 2.5 hour sleep. So just in case any of you poshers out there don't know, once you cancel an order, and you can cancel an order to combine orders. So she bought several items. She was new to Poshmark. She ended up paying, of course, shipping on each one of those items. So we canceled the order, and now what? Because all of that stuff says sold, I have to either relist it, or if you actually go into my solds, go into the item that you canceled, and in the problem field, you can actually relist the item from there. Now note that it will relist on the offer that you sent them, not the original price that you had it listed. Although I lost money, I didn't lose a ton of money. The offers that I accepted on the items, then I canceled them, rebundled them for her. They all were her original cost. So she made out really good, but it was all old stock, so I wasn't too concerned about it. And a lot of the offers that I was even sending out, I was only going to make about $1.98 on that. My average cost is about 51 cents, so I was still making money on the items that had been sitting there for 3 years, other than listing fees from Walmart or from eBay. So if they were always sitting on Poshmark, it would all be profit. But more than likely, since they've been sitting there for 3 years in eBay, I probably lost money. But I'm still getting money into the business that I can turn around and actually buy more stock to put back into Poshmark. So I've been super happy with it so far. Super easy. Everybody seems to be really cool. The one thing I absolutely love that would make a huge difference with eBay is the return policy through Poshmark ensures that the buyer asks all the questions up front before they make a purchase. And if not, that's your fault. And that's how it should be. So the eBay policy of return it if you don't like it is just malarkey. So I really like the way they handle it and the way a buyer actually comes across and asks questions before they actually purchase. So definitely comments and questions on Poshmark are essential. And do I get 100% of them? No, I didn't really realize how much of an impact some of those comments were. A lot of the times I would just let it go. Even measurements. I put measurements in every single one of them. Why are you asking what the measurements of the waist are when it's in the description? So a lot of the times I would just let that go. But so far, what I've learned is, even though I have it listed, an immediate response back on any comment normally leads to a sale. So I just copy paste those measurements right into it. Looks like I measured them all. So I don't know if on the phone is different more than the PC. I wish I really knew where the buyers were coming from to see why they wouldn't see the description, to know that all the measurements are in there. So I don't know. But anyways, back to eBay. What are we doing on eBay? I have the hard goods that came in. I think I did a video. I'm not 100% sure. Everything got sorted from Thursday that we picked up. I have, I don't know, about another $100 sitting there of hard goods that we're going to put out. And then I got another whole bag of stuff for the yard sale, which is awesome. Our pile for yard sale is bulking up. That's awesome. I can't wait. It's almost time. My head's been racking like crazy, kind of like what my strategies are going to be going into the yard sale season, and what I want to try to focus on and bring in off every single one. That's I think what I'm going to try to do is do that. I really, because where I live, we don't have a ton of yard sales. So to walk away from one, it sounds kind of crazy, but if I walk away from one, I'm really walking away from a potential sale. So I really need to find something to make that trip to a yard sale worth it. Because no matter where I'm going to go, I'm going to have to travel. So I'm loving it. I think this season's going to be great. I was super pumped last year at this time about that too. Things didn't work out like I wanted it to, but it's a totally different circumstance this year. We're going into it good, and right now we're going into a climb, which makes sense. I mean, you use clothes sailor. It's getting into March. March has always been my good month, so used clothes is going to pick up. I'm just happy that some of these hard goods are going to go in. What I need to do is make sure that I have a nice steady flow of hard goods coming into eBay if I am literally removing the close factor away from eBay. So what I have out there on Store One, I'll probably leave out there for right now and start cycling stuff out as new hard goods come in until that shift from 1,000 total items pushes to 1,000 total hard goods, so that all of that clothes, all the old clothes that isn't moving, actually get pushed over to Poshmark. So I'm loving it. I really am. I'm feeling really good. This is where I wanted to be back in the day, when I enjoyed doing it and it became a challenge. It was really nice. I got to talk to my wife yesterday and let her know more of how I felt about, really removing her from the whole thing. And she was 100% okay with it. I let her know the difference. We're pushing almost 6 times as much out now by me doing it myself than what we were combined. So I wish I would have read the signs later and talked to her earlier and talked to her earlier about the whole thing and not let it go as far as I did. But I'm happy. She's happy. So it's awesome. So that's it. It's Monday. I ran my mouth enough. We're well into over 12 minutes. So I hope you guys had great sales this weekend. I've been impressed with mine. So hopefully yours is too. So until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. And here we are. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to continue to follow my journey, make sure you subscribe. So until then, I'll catch you on the flip side. Good night. Goodbye. See you later. Toodaloo.